Hi everybody, Jim here, Cherry City Shave Products. Last month, my buddy Steven suggested that I do a mustache care video and just cover how I groom my handlebar mustache and what products I use and that sort of thing. And I was going to do it right after we got home from vacation at the 1st of December, and life happened. It didn't get done, so I'm here doing it now. I hope everybody had a good holiday, and hope you're all looking forward to the new year. So as you can tell, I don't have any product in my mustache, and it's kind of wild. So, and some days I'll just rock it because I don't care. But most days it's nice not to have to worry about eating it when you're trying to take a bite of a sandwich, or having it tickle your nose and bugging the crud out of you all day. So what I use is our, if I can get this to focus, our Cherry City Shave Products Tough as Nails Mustache Wax. See if it'll, still not focusing. Anyway, it is my proprietary formula. Beeswax, coconut oil, vitamin E, and argan oil. So it's got stuff in it to keep your whiskers hydrated and healthy, keep the skin on your lip under your mustache from drying out, and it's got a high beeswax content, so really it is a tough, strong product that'll give you the hold you want all day long. So it washes out easily. There's no need for any special wax remover or anything like that. Just I use a good natural soap that, of course, I make, that we use here in the house, and but you could use any soap, any shampoo will remove this mustache wax. So to start with, an important thing to know is the kind of mustache wax that you need, whether you're going to want the Tough as Nails wax or the regular hold wax, is really going to depend on your mustache. My mustache, if you can see, is really wiry and coarse whiskers, and it kind of does what it wants if I don't have the extra hold from the Tough as Nails product. So if your mustache is not as wiry and pretty much goes where you want it to anyway, and you're just looking for just a little bit extra, our regular hold product is going to work really well for that. There's guys that do competitions that, they'll use Elmer's glue, they use pine resin based product that they have to have special removers to get out of their mustache. I'm not that crazy about it. I just want a good natural product that's going to look good and give me the hold I want. So to start with, I use a blow dryer. Your whiskers, your hair, is made of the same material as your fingernails, of course. And when you heat that up, it becomes softer, more workable. Or when you get it wet. That's why right out of the shower, your whiskers are a little easier to deal with. So I'll, when I'm done shaving, I'll get the blow dryer out and hit them with the blow dryer for a little bit to get the shape that I want. The other thing I use is a boar's hair brush. Good natural hair. It doesn't strip the natural oils out of your mustache. And it's a curved brush, so I can really get the whiskers to follow the shape that I'm looking for in my handlebars. So that helps as well. Side note, I know that I've been slacking lately on my posting, and I apologize for that. Life's kind of gotten in the way, but I'm gonna do better about being on top of that. posting some more shave of the days for you guys and everything. Got my my set of honing stones for Christmas that I've been wanting to get, so I'm hopefully going to be working on honing some straight razors, and I'm going to post a little bit about that. Last night I was trying to hone a $10 straight razor that I got from Amazon as a prop. I believe it's called a Cutthroat Gents, something like that. It's got a faux pearl handle. It looks really nice. I asked some questions on a couple of the Facebook groups I'm in for honing, and basically I was told you're not going to be able to get an edge on that razor. The steel's too cheap, the geometry's not right. So I tried anyway. I wanted to see if I could make it work, and I actually did get it to shave. It shaved about half a cheek and then was done. It was pulling and not cutting, and it was horrible. So my Parker Shavette came to the rescue. But it was a good experience, so I'm gonna keep working on that. So I've used my thumbnail to scrape some wax out of the tin and then rub it back and forth between my fingers to get the consistency I want, melt it down a little bit. The wax is easier to work when it's warm because there's such a high concentration of beeswax in it. It's not really soft all the time. And then just apply that to my whiskers. Now, the thing to remember about mustache wax, beard oil, or beard balm is that it's always easier to go back and put in a little bit more if you don't have quite what you're looking for than to go wash everything out and start over again because you've used way too much. So start kind of small. I've found that if you've got a pea-size amount, when you scrape it out with your thumbnail and then roll it between your thumb and your forefinger, if it's about the size of a pea, that's probably going to be enough to do your entire mustache. So, yeah, and again, that depends on your mustache, your whiskers, what kind of hold you're looking for, what kind of shape you're looking for, that kind of thing. So, and generally what I'll do is I'll do a little bit on one side and a little bit on the other side, and to get the general shape I'm trying to get, and get it out of my mouth, and then I'll come back in and do the tips. So, I know some guys, I've seen guys doing videos, and again, these are the competition guys, the guys that are going to the beard and mustache contests, and they're talking a lot about losing hairs when you're applying the product. Like, if this product's way too sticky, and you know you're putting it in and it's pulling all the hairs out of your mustache, and they talk a lot about how bad that is, and they'll never use that product again. I don't do competitions. I realize that the reason that they're looking not to lose hairs is because they want that full look and the even growth. They don't want a lot of little short regrown whiskers that are sticking out. I get that. It's not something that I've ever been really worried about because I don't do the competitions. And your mustache is going to shed. Just like if you had a full beard, it would shed. You lose hair out of your head. It just happens. So I don't really freak out about it. I lose a couple hairs a week out of each side. It's not that big a deal to me. So if you're losing hairs, if you're worried about it, maybe, apply a little less product at first. Maybe you're trying to put in too much product at once and it's getting all gummed up and pulling your whiskers out. So now some guys, when they're doing their tips, they twist. And that works for them. It looks really good. I've found that if I twist the tips of my mustache when I'm applying the product, that throughout the day it'll try to untwist on its own. And so then I end up with like insect mandibles because my mustache is all uncurled and trying to do crazy things. So when I apply the product to the tips, I just apply it, make sure I get an even coat through the tip of my mustache, and I just pull it straight out without any twisting, because I'm not looking for it to try and come undone during the day. So, and as always, guys, if you have any questions about the product, anything I'm doing here in the video, anything I've done in any other video, whatever, questions about wet shaving, questions about beard care, ask them in the comments. Let me know what they are, and I'll do what I can to get back to you with an answer. Our Facebook group, Ask the Mustache, has a lot of members that have been involved in the traditional shaving and beard grooming communities for a long time, and they are a font of knowledge, so they can answer questions on anything from hardware, razors, brushes, scuttles, bowls, mugs, all the way to software, soaps and aftershaves, beard balms, beard oils, mustache waxes, all that stuff. Several of the members are other artisans that I've met in the community that also make their own products and run their own businesses. So they've been gracious enough to be a part of our community and our group, and be willing to help us out and help out our customers. So I really appreciate them for that, and I hope that you guys, if you're new to the traditional shaving community, or even if you've been doing it for a long time, maybe you're a DE shaver and you're looking to branch out into straights, reach out, ask those questions, and we'll get them answered for you. So there you have it. Mustache is good to go for the day. Got some curl in there, and it's not hanging in my mouth. It's out of the way. So that is how I groom my handlebars. So maybe I've inspired you to try a handlebar mustache. Maybe you think that I'm entirely ridiculous for walking around in public with this thing on my face. Either way, I appreciate you watching the video, and I hope you guys have a good weekend and a good new year.